Okay, hi, me again. We are Emerald Tablet 9, the key to freedom of space. Listen ye, O man, hear ye my voice, teaching of wisdom and light in this cycle, teaching ye how to banish the darkness, teaching ye how to bring light in thy life. Seek ye, O man, to find the great pathway that leads to eternal life as a sun. Draw ye away from the veil of the darkness. Seek to become a light in the world. Make of thyself a vessel for light, a focus for the sun of this space. Lift thou thine eyes to the cosmos. Lift thou thine eyes to the light. Sing thou the song of freedom. Sing thou the song of the soul. Create the high vibration that will make thee one with the whole. Blend all thyself with the cosmos. Grow into one with the light. Be thou a channel of order, a pathway of law to the world. Thy light, O man, is the great light, shining through the shadow of flesh. Free must thou rise from the darkness before thou art one with the light. Shadows of darkness surround thee. Life fills thee with its flow. But know, O man, thou must arise, and forth thy body go far to the plains that surround thee, and yet are one with thee too. Look all around thee, O man, see thine own light reflected. Aye, even in the darkness around thee, thy own light pours forth through the veil. Seek thou for wisdom always, let not thine body betray. Keep in the path of the light wave. Shun thou the darkened way. Know thee that wisdom is lasting, existing since the all-soul began, creating harmony by the law that exists in the way. Listen ye, O man, to the teachings of wisdom. Listen to the voice that speaks of the past time. I shall tell thee knowledge forgotten, tell ye of wisdom hidden in past time, lost in the midst of darkness around me. Know ye, O man, ye are the ultimate of all things. Only the knowledge of this is forgotten, lost when man was cast into bondage, bound and fettered by the chains of the darkness. Long, long ago, I cast off my body. Wandered I free through the vastness of ether, circled the angles that hold man in bondage. Know ye, O man, ye are only a spirit. The body is nothing. The soul is all. Let not your body be a fetter. Cast off the darkness and travel in light. Cast off your body, O man, and be free. Truly a light that is one with the light. When ye are free from the fetters of darkness and travel in space as a son of the light, then ye shall know that space is not boundless, but truly bounded by angles and curves. Know ye, O man, that all that exists is only an aspect of greater things yet to come. Matter is fluid and flows like a stream, constantly changing from one thing to another. All through the ages has knowledge existed, never been changed, though buried in darkness, never been lost, though forgotten by man. Know ye that throughout the space that ye dwell in are others as great as your own, interlaced through the heart of your matter, yet separate in a space of their own. Once in a long time forgotten, I, Thoth, opened the doorway, penetrated into other spaces, and learned of the secrets concealed. Deep in the essence of matter are many secrets concealed. 9 are the interlocked dimensions. 9 are the cycles of space. 9 are the diffusions of consciousness. 9 are the worlds within worlds. 9 are the lords of the cycles that come from above and below. Space is filled with concealed ones, for space is divided by time. Seek ye the key to the time-space, and ye shall unlock the gate. Know ye that throughout the time-space, consciousness surely exists. Though from our knowledge it is hidden, yet still forever exists. The key to worlds within thee are found only within. For man is the gateway of mystery, and the key that is one in the one. Seek ye within the circle. Use the word I shall give. Open the gateway within thee, and surely too thou shalt live. Man, ye think that ye liveth, but know that it is life within death. For as sure as ye are bound to your body, for you no life exists. Only the soul is space-free, has life that is really a life. All else is only a bondage, a fetter from which to be free. Think not that man is earthborn, though come from the earth he may be. Man is a light-born spirit, but without knowing he could never be free. Darkness surrounds the light-born. Darkness fetters the soul. Only the one who is seeking may ever hope to be free. Shadows around thee are falling. Darkness fills all the space. Shine forth, O light of the man-soul. Fill thou the darkness of space. Ye are son of the great light. Remember, and ye shall be free. Stay not thou in the shadows. Spring forth from the darkness of night. Light, let thy soul be, O sun-born, filled with the glory of light. Freed from the bonds of the darkness, a soul that is one with the light. Thou art the key to all wisdom. Within thee is all time and space. Live not in bondage to darkness. Free thou thy light form from night. Great light that fills all the cosmos, flow thou fully to man. Make of his body a light torch that shall never be quenched among men. Long in the past sought I wisdom, knowledge not known to man. Far to the past I traveled into space where time began. Sought I ever new knowledge to add to the wisdom I knew. Yet only I found did the future hold the key to the wisdom I sought. Down to the halls of Menti I journeyed, the greater knowledge to seek. Ask of the lords of the cycles the way to the wisdom I sought. Asked the lords this question: where is the source of all? Answered in tones that were mighty, the voice of the Lord of the Nine. Free thou thy soul from thy body, and come forth with me to the light. Forth I came from my body, a glittering flame in the night. Stood I before the Lord, bathed in the fire of life. Seized was I then by a force great beyond the knowledge of man. Cast was I to the abyss through spaces unknown to man. Saw I the moldings of order from the chaos and angles of night. Saw I the light spring from order, and heard the voice of the light. Saw I the flame of the abyss casting forth order and light. Saw order spring out of chaos. Saw light giving forth life. Then heard I the voice. Hear thou and understand. The flame is the source of all things, containing all things in potentiality. The order that sent forth light is the word, and from the word come life and the existence of all. And again spoke the voice, saying, the life in thee is the word. Find thou the life within thee, and have powers to use of the word. Long I watched the light flame pouring forth from the essence of fire, realizing that life is but order, and that man is one with the fire. Back I came to my body, stood again with the nine, listened to the voice of the cycles vibrate with powers they spoke. Know ye, O Thoth, that life is but the word of the fire. The life force ye seek before thee is but the word in the world as a fire. Seek ye the path to the word, and power shall surely be thine. Then asked I of the nine, O Lord, show me the path. Give me the path to the wisdom. Show me the way to the word. Answered me then the Lord of the Nine, through order ye shall find the way. Saw ye not that the word came from chaos? Saw ye not that the light came from fire? Look in thy life for this order. Balance and order thy life. Quell all the chaos of emotions. and thou shalt have order in life. Order brought forth from chaos will bring thee the word of the source, will bring thee the power of cycles, and make of thy soul a force that will free extend through the ages, a perfect sun from the source. Listened I to the voice, and deep sank the words in my heart. Forever have I sought for order, that I might draw on the word. Know ye that he who attains it ever must in order be, for use of the word through disorder has never and can never be. Take ye these words, O man, as part of thy life, let them be. Seek ye to conquer this order, and one with the word thou shalt be. Put forth thy effort in gaining light on the pathway of life. Seek to be one with the sun state. Seek to be solely the light. Hold thou thy thought on the oneness of light. Know that all is order from chaos born into light. Okay, so 9, tablet 9. It's just like heavy shit. Okay, freedom of space. Freedom of space. Okay, so I imagine by freedom of space, he means like not just how to get out of your body, but like what to do after that. You know what I mean? Like how to change the channel type deal. So he starts out, listen ye, a man, hear my voice, teaching of wisdom and light in the cycle, teaching how to banish the darkness, teaching how to bring light in thy life. Okay, he just says recap, right? Like previously on Emerald Tablets of Thoth, right? Seek ye, O man, to find the great pathway that leads to eternal life as a sun, S-U-N. And by sun, I imagine he means like just formless, bright light, higher realm. Draw ye away from the veil of the darkness. Seek to become a light in the world. So yeah, when you shed the need for the body, you get to be cooler than stuff that is stuck to a body, and do cooler shit. Make of thyself a vessel for light, a focus for the sun of the space. Okay, yeah, you're solar powered, fucking absolutely. But like, if you focus on the light aspect of what you are, in meditation, in daily life, in your perspectives on everything, and the way that you speak, and the way that you think, and whatever you put out into the environment you're in, if you focus on the light, the fire, the spirit essence of everything, you bring it with you, like you cause it to come into being type deal. So a focus for the sun of this space. Make of thyself a vessel for light. Okay, your body is, yeah, it's made of earth, and it's here to interact with the earthly shit, right? But that's not what you are. You're not the body. So keep that like constantly in the forefront of your mind and your perspective, that you are light. You are light. I am light. I am light. Write it fucking all over your walls. Like put it on repeat. Listen to it while you're sleeping. I am light. I am light. I am light. Because when you're awake, you walk around and you say, I am. Anything that you put after I am, your body hears it. Your spirit hears it, your soul hears it, your higher dimension versions of you hear it, your spirit guides hear it, your little familiars hear it, your little whatever, everybody hears it. Everybody agrees with you. When you speak it, you make it to come into being, and that's the power of the word. It's a vibration that goes into the coding of the ether around you. You are causing it to come into being somehow, some way or another. And there are algorithms put in place to maintain how it comes out. So it's not like you can choose that, but like there is, physics and natural law and stuff like that. But the amount of energy you put out is the amount of energy, that extends out and then comes back to you or whatever. So when you focus on the fact that you are light, and the light that is you, interacting with your daily life, interacting with your meditation, interacting with your shower, interacting with your doing laundry. If you have that whole filter in front of your face that I am light, it makes you more powerful while in the body. And draws you away from the veil of the darkness, right? Because you're not only, like in the last tablet, we learned how to see through things and see the light inside of them. In this tablet, we are learning to be the light, right? So Now that you know how to see the light in the darkness, now you need to learn how to be the light in the darkness. And that starts here, very small, baby steps, every day, mundane tasks, reminding yourself, teaching yourself, training yourself to where it's muscle memory, you know. Lift out thine eyes to the cosmos. Lift out thine eyes to the light. Speak in the words of the dweller, the chant that calls down the light. That's the one that he taught us earlier, right? Mighty spirit of light that shines through the cosmos, draw my flame closer in harmony to thee. That's what he's talking about. Sing now the song of freedom. Sing now the song of the soul. Your soul wants you to do this, to make this connection with your higher realm self, to grow and become stronger in every plane by coming stronger in any plane. You know, restlessness, that's where that restlessness comes from. Create the high vibration that will make thee one with the whole. And that's, you know, cutting out sensory perception shit, like passing the barrier type shit, you know. do that shit. Blend all thyself with the cosmos. Grow into one with the light. Which you can't do with your body, which you can't do while in your body. Be thou a channel of order, a pathway of law to the world. So first we're a vessel, right? And now we're a channel. And we're both, really. Because a vessel holds water. And a channel holds electricity as well as water. You know, like there's all of the symbolism, all of the words that he uses translate into something very similar of the idea of a chalice, right? Or Holy Grail, you know, the vulva, whatever you want to call it. But that's what essentially we are, you know, like we're a channel for energies to flow through, you know, like solar powered, moon activated, and a very good conductor is what we are. A pathway of law to the world. You know, everything that you interact with this world with via is run by algorithms, programming it to do so. So, thy light, O man, is the great light, shining through the shadow of flesh. Flesh, in and of itself, being one of those mirror images, reflections of ideas in the higher realms as they present themselves in this realm, is a backwards type situation where your brain has to interpret it upside down, blah, 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 blah. It's a shadow. It's backwards. Backwards reflection of that which is blocking the light, right? So the flesh is a backwards reflection of that which is blocking the light. That is you. Free must thou rise from the darkness before thou art one with the light. Okay, bring your body. Shadows of darkness surround thee. Life fills thee with its flow. So there are electrons on the outside, a proton-neutron ball that is you inside of all that. But know, O man, that thou must arise and forth from thy body go far to the planes that surround thee, and yet are one with thee too. You're going to evolve. You have to. There's nowhere to go but up. Sorry, you got to keep going. Look all around thee, O man, see thine own light reflected. Aye, even in the darkness around thee, thine own light pours forth through the veil. Through the veil. There is correspondence on all planes. Like, if you exist anywhere, then you exist everywhere, potentially in possibility form that may or may not have collapsed into a reality somewhere, you know? Thine own light pours forth through the veil. Seek thou for wisdom always. Let not thine body betray. Let not thine body betray. You are not the body. Enough. Keep in the path of the light wave. You are a wave, okay? The body's particles. You are a wave. Shun thou the darkened way. Know thee that wisdom is lasting, existing since the also began, creating harmony by law that exists in the way. Don't do what everybody else did and cause their own destruction. Use your mind power to promote beneficial things or progressive things, not ancient, ridiculous traditions of ignorant people that were illiterate. You know what I mean? Yes. Wisdom is lasting. Okay, you can't take shit fuck with you but knowledge and understanding. Like, that's literally it. You can't take shit and memories and emotional connections, but like the darkened way, all that dark shit that is like of earthly importance, like it's only important here. Like, why do we hoard this? But yeah, wisdom is everlasting. You can take that with you. You can take data. You can always take data. Data takes up absolutely no luggage space. You can take it everywhere. Listen, ye, O man, to the teachings of wisdom. Listen to the voice that speaks of the past time. I shall tell ye the knowledge forgotten. Tell ye of wisdom hidden in past time, lost in the midst of the darkness around me. So he's just regaling with us at this point. Like, okay, I've got an anecdote for you. Ready? Listen to this shit. Know ye, O man, ye are the ultimate of all things. Only the knowledge of this is forgotten. Lost when man was cast into bondage, bound and fettered by the chains of the darkness. Okay, so when your wave of consciousness was like up on my level once upon a time, you remembered then that you are creating your own reality, right? You knew then how everything worked, right? You were one of the programmers of all the algorithms to begin with, right? So you remembered that shit, right? And then there was some fucked up shit happened, and you got some brain damage. You were in a horrible accident and you had this brain damage, and now you don't remember, but I remember when you remembered. So check this out. Long, long ago, I cast off my body, wandered I free through the vastness of ether, circled the angles that hold man in bondage. I'm gonna be like, he was monitoring the software program. Like, I don't know. He was like checking for bugs and shit, like just going through the programming. Like, I don't know. Know ye, O man, ye are only a spirit. The body is nothing. The soul is all. Let not your body be a fetter. Yes. Thank you for the redundancy. Yes, you are not the body. Cast off the darkness and travel in light. Cast off your body, O man, and be free. Truly a light that is one with the light. Like, bro, you can fly. Do you realize you can fly? Like, what are you doing down there? Like, come fly with me. When you are free from the fetters of darkness and travel in space as the son of the light, then you shall know that space is not boundless, but truly is bounded by angles and curves. Okay, and we talked about angles and curves last video. Know ye, O man, that all that exists is only an aspect of greater things yet to come. That's correspondence again. Matter is fluid and flows like a stream, constantly changing from one thing to another. And that's, I want to say, ether, right? The field, the electromagnetic field. All through the ages has knowledge existed, never been changed, though buried in darkness, never been lost, though forgotten by man. So like, you, as much translating and editing and erasing and burning and fuckery you've tried to do to the past, that data is still somewhere. Like, you delete it off your cell phone, you deleted it out of your email account, you took it off your laptop, you took it off your tablet. It's still somewhere. It still exists somewhere. Somebody could find that data. Okay, so if you got naked pictures out there, I'm just saying, any naked pictures you have on your phone at all, not like, forget about having sent them somewhere, but just having them on your phone, and you have apps that have access to your camera and your pictures, it exists elsewhere in the ether, in a downloaded place where it's been backed up, and you can always pull that information. Like, your great grandkids will be able to pull that information. Just saying. Just saying. Anyway, all through the ages has knowledge existed, never been changed, though buried in darkness, never been lost, though forgotten by man. Know ye that throughout the space that ye dwell in are others as great as your own, interlaced through the heart of your matter, yet separate in a space of their own. And that's what I was talking about, vibrational frequency, right? Like we're on a 7, we can't interact with shit that's on 9, we can't interact with shit that's on 6, we can't interact, you know what I'm saying? Like, you have to vibrate at the same rate in order for you to even know, like, sensory perception, receive it. Your sensory perceptions are only set to this channel. If the channel gets changed, it's empty, you know, like to your perception. But to someone that vibrates on the same rhythm as that, on the same vibration as that channel, it's not empty. They have cities and towns and histories and wars and all of that, just like we do. They have their own evolutionary process, just like we do, because there's no limit in reality. There's no limit to the amount of those that there can be, but apparently there are 9. Once in a lifetime, long forgotten, I, Thoth, opened the doorway, penetrated into other spaces, and learned of the secrets concealed. And here he told us, like, while he was in meditation with the Lords of Amenti, that they took him through the halls of Amenti and showed him, you know, all the shit he didn't know, right? So this might be one of those times. Deep in the essence of matter are many mysteries concealed. Matter conceals. That's what matter does, from our perspective, because we don't have microscopic vision. So everything looks solid and nothing is solid. So there's that. 9 are the interlocked dimensions. Okay? 9 are the cycles of space. Now this brings me back to the Nordic Asatru traditions. The world tree, Yggdrasil. It has 9 worlds, right? The 9 worlds. So ours, and it's like the tree of life, but without Kether, essentially. So Malkuth would be Midgard, which is where the lesser star children, humans, live. And then everything else is like gods and monsters and giants and like better shit, like shit that is just better all around than us. But anyway, there's 9. 9 are the diffusions of consciousness. Now, diffusions is a key word there. And if you don't know the specifics of diffusion, it's a really fun thing to research, by the way. It is like chaos. It is just chaos. I can't even, like, esoterically, what they mean is chaos. The chaos of consciousness. And I want to be like, the Enneagram is a really good example of that. The Enneagram system of personality traits and categorization. It's very much like the horoscope, the zodiac signs, like how they divide and categorize the different sun signs to the personality type. The Enneagram is a similar concept with a more Germanic history that has like numbers, you know, for all the different, there's 9 different personality types, and each personality type has 3 subtypes. So there's 27 total. And then there's like extra add-ons, like accessories to your personality type. So, and it's just, all it is, diffusions of consciousness. What people are trying to do when they do the horoscope thing and when they do all of that Enneagram stuff, what they're trying to do is explain how fractalization works. Physics terms for esoteric occult shit. What we're talking about by diffusions of consciousness is fractalization. In our realm specifically, fractalization is ridiculous. And maybe that's what they mean by the life force is rampant. I don't know, but like, it's a kaleidoscope and it just gets worse and worse the closer you get to us, apparently. But that's diffusions of consciousness. And it's like, that's why there's so many different emotions and so many different personalities. And there's so many different colors in the fucking crayon box, like all the different races, all the different species of everything. It's not just us, it's plants, it's cats, it's fucking birds, it's everything with life has variations and different, you know, colors of that rainbow, you know. So anyway, diffusions of consciousness. And 9 are the worlds within worlds. And worlds within worlds is super vague. It could say halls within halls, or it could say dimensions within dimensions, or it could say universe within universe. Like, worlds within worlds is just like a all that we know type of a phrase, I guess. 9 are the lords of the cycles that come from above and below. Okay, so we're familiar with 7, right? But our 7 starts at 3. So we know we're missing 2, right? So I still feel like those 2 chakra that we're missing are in our tail that we don't have anymore. I'm just saying. Anyway, so there are 9 lords of the cycles that come from above and below. Keep in mind, above where he was at that point is above where we are now. Below where he was at that point is where we are now. So I don't know if he's talking about below us and here or like below us, but either or it works, right? Space is filled with concealed ones. Concealed ones by the veil. For space is divided by time. Moments. The moments. Like, space is only as big as your moment. Seek ye the key to the time-space, and ye shall unlock the gate. I don't have the key to the time-space. Don't look at me. Know ye that through the time-space consciousness surely exists. Though from our knowledge it is hidden, yet still forever exists. So, okay, for one thing, if you know something exists, that's all you really need to know to get there when you're out of body. Like, just think of it. But from our knowledge, it is hidden because we're still on this side of the veil. But it's there. So one day, just know you could get there if you know how. The key to worlds within thee are found only within. And within is the same thing as above. Higher dimensions above, it's within. And what that just means is sensory deprivation. You have to use sensory deprivation to find it. You know, you can't get into a plane and get there. You can't get into a rocket ship and get there. You have to close your eyes from the Maya around you, you know, and that's how you get there. That's the only way to get there. For man is the gateway of mystery, and the key that is one in the one. Seek ye within the circle. Use the word I shall give. Open the gateway within thee, and surely too thou shalt live. Okay, so opening the gateway within you is a thing that he's going to give us a word for. Okay, cool. Man, ye think that ye liveth, but know that it is life within death. So yeah, death belongs to the body. So your life is within the body and therefore within death. For as sure as you are bound to your body, for you no life exists. Only the soul is space free, has life that is really a life. All else is only a bondage, a fetter from which to be free. Think not that man is earthborn, though come from the earth he may be. Man is a light-born spirit, but without knowing he can never be free. I mean, that's pretty self-explanatory, right? Darkness surrounds the light-born, darkness fetters the soul. That's Maya, right? Everything around you. Only the one who is seeking may ever hope to be free. Shadows around thee are falling. Darkness fills all the space. Shine forth, O light of the man soul. Fill thou the darkness of space. Fill thou the darkness of space with your light. Light up the darkness by seeking wisdom and seeing through the shadows. Ye are son of the great light, remembering ye shall be free. You are a piece of the ultimate source. Stay thou not in the shadows, spring forth from the darkness of night. Yeah, don't get stuck in samsara and, you know, life and rebirth and life and rebirth. Light let thy soul be, O sunborn, filled with the glory of light, freed from the bonds of the darkness, a soul that is one with the light. Thou art the key to all wisdom. Within thee is all time and space. Live not in bondage to darkness. Free thou thy light form from night. Thou art the key to all wisdom. Within thee is all time and space. Principle of mentalism. Live not in bondage to darkness. Free thou thy light form from night, the body. Great light that fills all the cosmos, flow thou fully to man. Make of his body a light torch that shall never be quenched among men. I'm going to be like, that's just a blessing. That maybe ended that tablet and then started a new one, but somehow in the translation I got smushed together in the same tablet. Or just there's a chunk missing. Maybe. Long in the past thought I wisdom, knowledge not known to man. Far in the past I traveled into the space where time began. And I imagine that's where the cycle started being recognized and measured, I want to say. Or when people started making choices. I want to say time began when consciousness hit a certain point that it was beyond instinct. Sought I ever new knowledge to add to the wisdom I knew. Yet only I found did the future hold the key to the wisdom I sought. Well, yeah, you can't make an informed decision after just watching the first 3 minutes, you know. Down to the halls of Amenti I journeyed, the greater knowledge to seek. Okay, so he was like reading the Akashic record and he found a story that interested him, so then put himself into it. Okay. Ask of the lords of the cycles the way to the wisdom I sought. Where's the source of all? Okay. Astral project over here with me. Leave your body over there. Okay. Left his body. Stood I before the Lord, bathed in the fire of life. Bathed in the fire of life. Okay. Seized was I, then, by a force, great beyond knowledge of man. Okay, so it's a force that maybe we don't directly interact with, but seized is kind of scary, like seizure. You know, like the man had a fucking seizure in his meditation. You know what I mean? Cast was I into the abyss through spaces unknown to man. Okay, the abyss is where all the clip out goes, right? So, the abyss is like the distance between fire and water, right? So, this is where there's cosmic interconnectedness born. It's the well, in Norse mythology, that, you know, creates everything. It draws the well of memory and knowledge and wisdom and da-da-da, and that creates everything. The abyss. Like, it's a black hole of data, essentially. Like, all the data comes here and it gets spit back out into another dimension. Saw I the moldings of order from the chaos and angles of night. Saw I light spring from order and heard the voice of the light. Okay, so yeah, he went into the black hole. Essentially, he's in the black hole now. And then came out into like much higher dimension, and he like, it's like he was a program on the computer, and then he climbs out of the screen, and he's like looking at the keyboard and the programmer and like figuring out like what the fuck, all this shit. Are you kidding me? My whole world is inside of your laptop. What? Yeah, that's how I imagine that. Saw I the flame of the abyss, casting forth order and light. Saw order spring out of chaos. Saw light giving forth life. And that sounds like quantum too. Like, look in a microscope into the abyss. And then you see order and light. And you see action and movement and things eating other things and things chasing other things and things wiggling and things dying. And, you know, like there's life there. Order out of chaos, I guess. Hear thou and understand the flame is the source of all things, containing all things in potentiality. Okay, so the flame is the word. The vibration, the electricity, the action, the will of like the ultimate source, right? Because there's a cosmic dreamer, and the cosmic dreamer is dreaming all that we could ever be, because it's dreaming all the possibilities that exist in potentiality, right? So that superposition over top of everything is everything possible. So up in the higher dimensions, everything that's possible is a thing. But not everything that's possible is down here. The order that sent forth light is the word, and from the word comes life and the existence of all. Vibration. You're welcome. The life in thee is the word. Find thou the life within thee and have power to use of the word. You are the master of your vibration. If only you knew. Long I watched the light flame pouring forth from the essence of fire, realizing that life is but order and that man is one with the fire. Yeah, just it's an algorithm, bunch of algorithms in a web of madness. But then he had like an epiphany. He was like, okay. Back I came to my body, stood again with the 9. Listen to the voice of the cycles, vibrate with powers they spoke. So he came back to his body, but he's still meditating. Know ye, O Thoth, that life is but the word of the fire. The life force ye seek before thee is but the word in the world as a fire. Data. Vibration carries data. The word. And the word in the world as a fire, the reflection of the fractalized diffusions of consciousness that come from the fire. Seek ye the path to the word, and power shall surely be thine. Vibration, study light, the secret of light, study vibration, figure it out. Oh Lord, show me the path, give me the wisdom, show me the way to the word. Like, bro, I just told you to go find it, and you're like asking me for it? Through order, ye shall find the way. Saw ye not that the word came from chaos? Saw ye not that the light came from fire? Look for in thy life for disorder. Balance and order thy life. Yeah. Like our brains are computers that automatically like to categorize and put things in order. And that is something that we're born with, like an innate function, algorithm that we were born with. And that's for the purpose of growth, because that's what we should be doing, like always. So yeah, disorder is imbalance, and that is not the goal. The goal is balance. And as long as we are chasing balance, we can still keep going. But yeah, he gets irritated. He's like, bruh, fine, if you're too lazy to Google it, fucking order. Just, you're messy. Quit being so messy. Quell all the chaos of emotions, and thou shalt have order in life. To like, don't have an emotional reaction. Have a logical response. Order brought forth from chaos will bring thee the word of the source. Will bring thee the power of the cycles and make of thy soul a force that free will extend through the ages. A perfect sun from the source. So if you want power, you need knowledge and wisdom and order and confidence, and the magic is in the magician, not the wand. Listen to the voice, listen thy to the voice, and deep sank the words into my heart. Forever I have sought for order, that I might draw on the word. And that's what they mean by, like, those who descend below must have balance, else they are bound by lack of our light. That's what I feel like that is talking about. Order. Like, you have to be balanced. You can't be more one than the other, like your energies have to be perfectly in balance in order for you to maintain the power of the word, right? Master of your vibration. Know ye that he who attains it must ever in order be, for the use of the word through disorder has never and can never be. Take ye these words, O man, as part of thy life, let them be. Seek thee to conquer this disorder, and one with the word thou shalt be. Put forth thy effort in gaining the light on the pathway of life. Seek to be one with the sun state. Seek to be solely the light. Hold thou thy thought on the oneness of light with the body of man. Know that all is order from chaos born into light. Okay, so, you are not the body. You are light. You're a little droplet of light that fell from the light source to have its own individual experience and report back to the light source what it was like. You know? Because the light source is so large it can't move. Or that it is everything, and therefore everything that exists is inside of it, you know, like, but, you know, God experiencing itself from all angles simultaneously, you're just one of those angles, right? But when you meditate and stuff, when you look at yourself in the mirror, when you say sentences that start with I am, keep in mind that you are light. Visually focus on the light that is you. In your meditation, when you look in the mirror, in the shower, all that, just constantly make it part of your day to remind yourself that you are light. I am light. I am light. And just watch it improve your growth instantly, you know. That just having a good attitude about it too, you know. Anyway, that was tablet 9. Let me know if you have any questions.